Fox 4 News at 8 a.m.
Good morning, I'm Mark Alford.
Good morning, I'm Lauren Halifax.
Guess what we got coming up?
Guess what we have?
Anchorman 2 is coming out tomorrow, right?
Right.
We have our own Kansas City Anchorman, the Pride Cleaners dude. He's looking over scripts right now. We're going to have a trivia contest, and then a little bit later on, we're having an anchor off.
That's right.
Who looks at scripts anymore?
Scripts? What scripts? They're merely suggestions. That's what Dan Rather told me. Lo these many years ago.
He's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Very fun. Looking.
In fashion news, people are dropping their pants at Pride Cleaners. Can I talk you out of yours? Okay, so I'm supposed to take off 25 sweaters while I'm talking so I can... Wait, what? Take 25% off sweaters? Who's in charge of the teleprompter? Really? Are you sure it looks bigger on screen? I told Wardrobe that nobody touches Frosty but Pride. This is ridiculous. I look like a big snowball sausage. I think I could sneak you into the Value Club at Pride Cleaners if you wear that.
There you're seeing some of the commercials for Pride Cleaners for Mr. Martin Ising, who is the Ron Burgundy of Kansas City.
So we asked him to come on our show today. I'm sure you've seen him, not only the commercials. We love those, but we wanted to have...
Anchorman 2 opens, right?
Anchorman 2 is opening tomorrow, and of course, Mark Alford's our own Anchorman. So we want to know who knows more about the movie. We're going to have a trivia contest this hour, and next hour we're going to have our own anchor off. Okay.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, Mr. Ising. When did you get to Kansas City? What's your background?
Well, I grew up in the Raytona Beach, Boca Raton area, for those of you in this area. My acting career is quite lengthy. I don't think we have time for that one, Dan.
Thank you.
But anyway, I've dabbled. You probably saw me on the Metropolitan Community College's commercials wearing a white lab coat for many years, a careful Bunsen burner with the periodical charts behind me. I dabble a little bit spinning the vinyl, tap on the drums at local watering holes, call bingo.
Flute, right? Do you play flute?
I do dabble with a little jazz flute, and you didn't hear this from me, but I might be working with a gentleman, legendary DJ Randy Miller, in the upcoming year to 98.5 The Barb, but you didn't hear that from me. Okay. So anyway, we dabble a little bit in this and that.
Okay, just stay out of prison.
Oh, dear.
All right.
Are you ready
We
for
got a
your
little
first
contest coming up.
Okay.
Okay, the first one is in the movie. We're going to play a quick clip here, and you guys have to finish the line. Here's the first clip.
Absolutely.
Ooh, it's a formidable scent. It stings the nostrils in a good way.
Yeah.
Brian, I'm going to be honest with you. That smells like pure gasoline.
They've done studies, you know.
What studies? What's the next line? Do you remember?
I don't know this one. Do you?
60% of the time, it works all the time. Booyah! Give it up, baby! Yeah, super duper!
They've done studies, you know. 60% of the time, it works every time.
There you go! Wow.
That's awesome.
Smoked me.
All right, Carly's going to ask the next one.
Another one of the most famous scenes from the movie is a fight between all of the anchor team. That was probably one of my favorite parts. They established ground rules before it started. What were they?
No pulling of the hair or something like that, or wasn't it?
That's very close, Dan. It was no fish hooks. You can't pull on the lip. Okay. Boom! Number 2. Give it to me. Woo!
Now, before we do this, let's go over the ground rules. Rule number 1. No touching of the hair or face.
Oh, I had that one.
Of course. And that's it.
See, I would really like to do this with Chris Ketz in the morning.
That would be excellent. All right, Ron Burgundy kept himself in really good shape. He liked to lift weights in his office. How many reps could he do?
Can you see the back on this number?
Unfortunately, yes.
Tickets to the gun show. You remember?
How many reps?
How many reps could he do in one sitting? Do you remember?
100?
I remember doing 1,000.
Really?
998.
Play that clip.
I don't know if you heard me count. I did over 1,000. You have your ubulus muscle that connects to the upper dorsimus. It's boring, but it's part of my life. I'm just going to grab this shirt if you don't mind. Just watch out for the guns.
Oh, that's great.
So I think you were closer than that. I think you won the contest. Mr. Martin.
Give me a chest bump. A chest bump. Boom!
Wow, that's
Absolutely.
powerful.
We got an Anchorman prize pack for you. Tickets to the movie and all kinds of great stuff. T-shirts that they brought in.
Oh, that's
I'm
great.
ready for therapy.
You may need it after this. Fourth caller wins it. 816-576-7744. Don't forget we got another prize pack next hour along with our Anchor Off.
Oh, that ought to be good. We've written the scripts. We're ready to go. Have you looked over the scripts? That's a key. The looking over the scripts ahead of time.
I've got the scripts right here.
All right, good.
When a top-rated anchorman gets a co-anchor, it's an Anchor Off at the Channel 4 news desk. And I don't know if you've heard, but here in Kansas City, Mark Alford thinks he's kind of a big deal. So we're putting him up against another hometown Anchorman actor for our very own Anchor Off. Who will win? We'll find out.
Oh, goodness. Can't wait.
Local actor Michael Seward is Kansas City's very own Ron Burgundy. You may have seen him in a new series of commercials. He joined us in the studio last hour for an Anchorman Trivia game. Well, now we've decided to bring Michael back to compete in an Anchor Off between our own and my Anchorman, Mr. Mark Alford.
Okay, so here they are now in our Channel 4 newsroom with today's top stories.
In the news this morning, maybe he had trouble reciting the alphabet. Brandon Touche was wearing what appears to be a Buddy the Elf costume. When Louisiana deputies pulled him over, Touche was driving 60 miles an hour in a 40-mile-an-hour zone. He had a blood alcohol content of .124. The drunk elf is now charged with speeding and operating under the influence.
Not good, not good. Touche isn't the only person to allegedly misbehave in the Christmas garb recently. Saturday night, a crowd of rowdy drunk Santas was caught on tape brawling on the streets of New York City. And in November, a mall Santa was arrested after being accused of groping a female elf.
Ho, ho, and ho.
Going after the jingle bells. Yes, the ho. This just in. Firefighters in North Bend, Washington were trying to extinguish a mock-up of a burning aircraft on a runway. And as they began spraying the area down with what was supposed to be water, the fire exploded in size rather than shrinking, as we know what happens sometimes.
Investigators believe a malfunctioning oil-water separator may have mistakenly contaminated the firefighters' water. So, the firefighters ended up spraying oil on the fire, which only made the mock fire worse.
Not good. Not good.
Fortunately, no one was seriously injured in the incident, though 2 firefighters did suffer minor burns. Back to you.
Sorry for your luck there. A man who lost his right hand in a workplace accident is hoping to have full use of it again. Doctors in China reattached that hand by grafting it to his ankle for a month. That's right. A man said he is still young and couldn't imagine life without that right hand.
That's ridiculous.
That is. Got to hand it to him, though. Doctors grafted the hand of the man's ankle to prevent it from dying while they worked on his other extensive injuries. The man has recovered sufficiently now that they can put that hand back where it belongs in the proper place. Doctors say they remain hopeful he will regain full function of his hand.
That's when the hand bone's connected to the ankle.
The hand bone's connected to the ankle. Thank you, Nick Vassos. And finally this morning, put this in your pipe and smoke it.
Ooh.
Oklahoma police arrested a woman for causing a disturbance, but now she's facing more charges after officers discovered a marijuana pipe hidden inside her body.
Are they making this up?
This is real.
Holy cow. 25-year-old Erica Marie Dana was charged with causing a disturbance outside of a home in Oklahoma City Saturday night. When officers searched her, they found the pot pipe inside her body cavity. Police say the pipe found in Dana's sex organ smelled like marijuana. So Dana was charged with attempting to take the contraband into the jail, disturbing the peace.
Oh my. That's a true story from Oklahoma.
Woo! It's getting hotter in here, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Good job.
Back to you. Thank you.
Take pride in
Nice
that.
job, Anchorman. Hey, right now we're giving away an Anchorman prize pack that includes tickets to the movie. The fourth caller right now is going to win. The number on your screen, 816-576-7744. Well done, gentlemen.